speed in. He isn't worried about the apex so much as it hooks it up towards the exit. So Verstappen's been managing his tyres in the similar vein to Norris has been managing his. It's a game of bluff out front.
Punchy call from Mercedes. They're behind a Red Bull. Yuki Tsunoda in practice earlier on this weekend. Not too bad in terms of pace at all, given the struggles that Red Bull had with that second driver. I'll tell you what, Russell behind the race-leading car in terms of team with Tsunoda. He's 2.3 seconds away, albeit with a new tyre advantage. There's the gap between Verstappen and Norris out front. Piastri's going to be called in. So the second McLaren on the road is going to get the new tyres first. Top two are going to continue their stint for as long as possible.
Interesting call for McLaren to pick Piastri. Norris was the man with an undercut chance on Verstappen. Is this simply to cover off Russell?
I think McLaren's worried about Mercedes and Ferrari.
Now where is the Mercedes? You can see the Mercedes in the background, and now into the traffic goes Oscar Piastri. What can he do on the hard tyres? Can he keep the pace of those at the front, or have they just decided to prioritise the podium, the Australian driver?
So Russell is covered off by Piastri quite comfortably. I don't know how early McLaren had to jump on that one, but they're now trying to put the pressure with a 3-second gap to Berman out front. On Verstappen, I think
I got Yuki over here chasing down Pierre. Just can't seem to get it done. And then the main broadcast in front of me.
So he's going to have to sit probably behind him for the lap unless he wants to get brave somewhere. And he'll lose that advantage. He's actually nailed his outlap, but this is the problem, hitting into traffic.
Fastest first sector of the entire Grand Prix so far for Lando Norris, matched with Max Verstappen through the second.
Eating some very spicy
the gap to the leader for Oscar Piastri is 26
Thai food.
seconds.
They both pit. The leaders both pit on this lap.
Interesting. So Max and and Chuck. Wow. Wow, Antonelli as well. Go, 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 go. Who, what? Oh my goodness! What just happened? They better show a replay. They better show a replay of that. What? 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 Replay. Replay. What just happened? What just happened?
Can launch Norris into the car, pretty much off Verstappen, then come out side by side, and there's only room really for one car, so Lando's kept his foot in.
This is Lando Norris.
Here we go. Here we go.
McLaren won the Constructors' Championship last year. It's why they get this entry back to the fast lane, wait for Max Verstappen on the left.
Oh, no. Lando, you didn't get forced off the track. You weren't there in the first place. You weren't there in the first place. Bump, 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 bump. Max Verstappen. Bump, 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 bump. Max Verstappen. Wow. Wow.
Get rid of the pit lane spin. That was slightly quicker than Max actually there. Had a really good reaction to it, and then brought his throttle on really well. Had good traction, but there was just nowhere to go.
Wow.
I agree with Verstappen. I don't think there'll be anything in that. Huge moment. Strategically, I don't understand that from McLaren.
So pitting at the same time as the driver you're trying to beat.
Saw me alongside. I was easily alongside.
Alongside in your dreams, Lando.
That's not going to be a penalty.
I don't think it is. I don't think the space was ever going to be there for Norris to try and release and pass for the race.
I like Lando, but nope.
A driver that's as tough as Max, with the space naturally running out there on the outside. I think it was a bit desperation. Understandable. A chance for Lando. You're going to try and give it everything. But I don't think there's going to be much in that.
Also, he pressed the pivot for off too early.
Ooh. Max already knows. Max already knows.
We'll find out. Sometimes you can get a great launch from being that first car in the pit lane. This is the moment that Max Verstappen rejoin the fast lane. And you're going to watch Lando Norris rejoin the
Damn, homie.
Grand Prix victory in Japan.
Nope.
Side by side.
Nope.
Max almost had to hold that. You see, the road just narrowed. That lane just disappeared. So Max is coming out of the pit.
Hope you guys are watching, not me, but watching this race. Lando, I don't know what you were thinking, bud.
To be fair, he could drive towards the white line and open the door for Norris. But
Who's here? What up, Rob? What up, Jeff?
and that space is naturally running out.
Crucial moves being made for Max Verstappen. He's got
What up?
He's got past the
I got drip.
Neither's Hadjar, neither's
Good evening, good evening.
Kimi Antonelli.
I'm just watching the race on the F1 broadcast.
Years of age, but still to make his mandatory stop.
If
Run 2 compounds.
you have that, or the Sky F1,
Just that.
you know.
On that pit stop as well.
So what I'm doing here,
Time where the Verstappen would have to hold for Charlotte.
had a great day.
In the Ferrari.
If you haven't seen, got to see T-Pain
For a couple of years of
earlier today, do some racing.
being stuck in the
I'm just enjoying it. Just ate some leftover Thai food. I'm still hungry. Gonna crunch and munch on other things. Good day, good day, good day.
It's about him to know how much quicker Lando was as well at releasing that pit limiter. It looked okay, but it's
I'm really rooting for Yuki here.
he was changing a switch dial as he was
I have him on this screen.
a little bit of reaction time. And then
Unfortunately, P17 right now.
But I don't think there's going to be anything in it, and I'm just very surprised that McLaren pitted Lando the same lap.
McLaren could have gone one lap longer. George Russell's trying to get past Fernando Alonso, who's entirely entitled to defend. Alex Albon's come into the pits. So Verstappen was able to get by. Alonso pits as well. Verstappen was able to get by on track. Norris was not able to get by on track. That's why there's a 2.3 second gap. But now the Williams clears to the pit lane. George
What up,
Russell's
Parquet?
on the pit stops earlier on.
Yo, I hope did your missus have as much fun as I had today? Cause I had a great time today.
Made any sense to me?
I didn't stay for Jelly Roll, but
Start where no one made any
boy was I there for
stop
T-Pain.
window where no one's made any gain or loss in the top 5 at least.
Just watching F1.
Shot attempt to undercut Leclerc.
Honestly, you guys make absolutely no sense.
Ooh,
Ridiculous.
Right, Bernard must be it.
Yeah, but pick the further.
Trust me, it's worse before.
yeah. Albon's frustrated. He's too good to be at Williams.
Today,
And I imagine Sainz is, once he gets caught up, is going to feel the same way.
Oliver Bennett, by the way. So,
You guys got to do something.
a threat for ninth position, trying to get past the racing bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Yuki Tsunoda cleared Pierre Gasly. He was racing him. Top 3 is Antonelli, Hamilton, and Hadjar. They've yet to pit. That's not going to be a battle.
Yuki still can't make any moves. I mean, he's all over the back of Alonso right now.
Big one. The pit
But
incident. The pit incident involving cars 1, Max Verstappen, and car 4, Lando Norris, has been
we got Hadjar, and I'm
dismissed.
1,000% on board with Hadjar. I don't know about y'all.
That's the right call. I think it
Y'all like
was
Hadjar.
a valiant attempt from Norris, but it was never going to pay off with the McLaren just being released not into the fast lane of the pit. So Red Bull have covered up the strategy. That's where McLaren have shot twice and missed twice at trying to get this lead. Obviously, they haven't had
Christina Aguilera learned to fly.
closer towards
Dude,
pit stops for the
I've-
top 2. Pitted Piastri
So I hate Chris Brown because he's a
out of the way
woman beater. But when T-Pain was doing the song with Chris, that he and Chris Brown did, was fantastic.
As to why McLaren haven't tried to do
I
split the strategies with a fast car.
tried to eliminate and just enjoy the Chris Brown, or enjoy the T-Pain of it all. And not think of the Chris Brown of it all.
Because of how close it was at the pit exit, but that was only because they must have had not the cleanest of pit stops.
Are you watching F1 or are you watching Sky?
But yet to stop, entire Grand Prix distance done on those medium tyres. Same applies to Liam Lawson, who's running in 8th place, also has to come into the pits. And this is Kimi Antonelli continuing to run long, the opposite to what we saw from his teammate. We know he's got good pace in the first sector. That would indicate a good amount of downforce on the rear wing as well. So they're going longer and longer.
F1 on ESPN. So yeah, you have the Sky broadcast. I've got the F1 broadcast. I think I like the Sky more, but the F1's growing on me now that that's the one I'm able to watch.
Take him on track. Doing a good job with the tyres, better job than he is.
I do like, so since I pay for the F1, I have the main broadcast here, and then I have Yuki's onboard right here. So I'm watching Yuki try to make progress, because I am 100% cheering for Yuki, but I am a Verstappen fan through and through. Let's go Antonelli. Antonelli seems to be something special.
Record away to become the youngest ever winner in Formula 1 history. He needs something remarkable to happen. But it is worth saying the grass has been catching on fire all the way through the weekend. We had a lot of rain earlier today. We always thought
Is it just?
Get an interruption now. And a red flag. He'd make a free pit stop.
I agree. With how long the F1 season is, it's almost the entire year. It's definitely worth it.
Fires that we've seen, and it's already a difficult circuit with grass and gravel on the edge, and with drivers fighting as they are in the corner, with Alex Albon having a look at the back of Gabriel Bortoletto. You never know, someone could trip over another car. You get a red flag, it's a gamble for Antonelli, but he'll have a great chance of winning the race.
Albon is about to go to the inside to 12th position, and Albon's going to try and hunt down Hadjar. That's his aim for the rest of the race.
Yeah. I remember watch parties, right? Pay-per-view watch parties for wrestling. We had a couple of those. Not hosted by me, but hosted by Augustella. Augustella and some friends definitely had some WCW, NWO pay-per-view nights.
First 3 weekends, that would be remarkable. The gap was only a point.
Yeah, it just shows the job.
Let's go, Yuki. Oh, too deep.
When the field is so close, all the top runners, we've had Ferrari winning a sprint, we've had Mercedes on the podium.
I do like that everybody is so positive. Like, the people who matter know how good Yuki is. It's so hard with Red Bull.
He was just going to run out of road for Norris. And Verstappen, look, he could have been really hard, he could have made it easy, but he's fighting for a race lead. He doesn't have to.
Interesting passage of the race coming your way in a few moments. Verstappen's catching Lewis Hamilton. You need a big offset in terms of a pace advantage around here.
NWO. Don't turn your back off the wolf pack, because you might end up in a body bag. You know what I'm saying? I was Rey Mysterio Jr. through and through. I'll tell you what, till Big Sexy unmasked him. I don't talk about that, just like I don't talk about the Falcons losing to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Two things that got me uninterested in the product. Rey Mysterio got unmasked. I stopped following pro wrestling. Falcons lost to the Patriots. I stopped watching the NFL. Easy peasy.
Continuing on out front, you've got Sainz ahead of Hadjar. Albon closing in, so Sainz could be very useful for his teammate here. Slightly slow.
Come on, Yuki. Come on.
To stop, and Max Verstappen, the de facto race leader of those who made their pit stop, trying to convert that electric pole position into an unlikely victory, given what we saw with the dry pace running earlier on.
Ooh.
Very wide through the 130R for the main battling your screen. The Blue Williams up against the white Racing Bull, and Sainz.
Let's go, Hajar. I really like Sainz, but this Hajar, I am a fan.
And there is the move around the outside, and he plays no more games. Couldn't fight it anymore without being unfair. Up to ninth place for Isaac Hajar. Crucial move with Albon closing it.
Yeah, Sainz doing as much as he can.
Yeah, Rob.
Dissuade.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this plays out.
On the limit, probably of moving on the straight, but just about gave Hajar enough space to then go around the outside, stick to his line, and take the place. It's looked hairy as we picked it up on the outside. Fast corner.
I love it, Jeff. Well, as you should. As you should, Jeff. As you should. I love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. Woo! Dude, Hajar. I don't know. Hajar. Ooh, Hamilton, come on. Bub, 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 bub. Max Verstappen.
1.4 seconds between Verstappen and Norris. So that did slightly slow down Max Verstappen on that lap. Hamilton comes in for his pit stop. Lost half a second.
So, as far as the rookies go, Antonelli, yeah, but Behrman and Hajar. Behrman and Hajar are my rookies right now. Like, the two of them I am really liking. Might want to get some of their merch before they get too good.
Nice stint on the medium tyre. Third Grand Prix, but he's keeping those tyres alive and keeping a decent pace up as well. And then we've got the real lead of the race battle. Verstappen, Norris and Piastri, as you were from the first stint.
Come on, Yuki.
Dealing with high tyre temperatures if he continues to run. Inside 1.5 seconds to Max Verstappen. There's Hamilton going deep into the chicane at the end of his hard tyre stint.
Do something, bud.
Making way. This is what it looked like back from the Ferrari. And he will claim the race lead in a few moments' time. Slow through the chicane. And before he made the pass, peeling into the pit lane for the new Ferrari.
And that'll be the cue for Antonelli to pit as well, just to cover off Hamilton and seal off the top 8 spots. There's Sainz making it somewhat less hard for Albon to come through, as he did for Hajar the lap before.
Here comes Kimi Antonelli. He comes into the pits. The youngest ever driver to lead a Formula 1 Grand Prix in championship history. As he learns the ropes, having been vaulted through the junior ladder to get in the Formula 1 car.
Max just set the fastest lap.
Any team, Mercedes, a fantastic top 4 finish on debut in Formula 1, and he covers off the Ferrari man. He's on the hard tyres though, Hamilton is on the medium, so those two could yet go racing, the young pretender and the 7-time world champion.
So we're on lap 32 of 53. Max back in the lead. I mean, like, people who want to hate on Max, how can you? I mean, you can hate on him as a human being, fair. But as far as a race car driver, like, nah. He's Max fucking Verstappen.
No one's done anything massively creative at the strategy. I mean, at one stop, naturally.
Am I gay? I'm not straight, but I'm not gay. I would say I'm queer.
Please swap out of time 14. 22 laps to go. Probably next time I didn't pass.
I prefer women, but I'm not opposed to. I don't know about sports betting.
So what we saw a few moments ago, where Hajar saw Sainz try to help out Albon and now Lawson. That's a late breaking move, and it will work for Alex Albon, who gets past Liam Lawson, sent it from a while back, and then gets up to 9th position, and now he is in a straight fight.
Right on, right on.
To 8th position.
Right on, real.
So they both had to clear each other's teammates.
Just watching the F1 race.
The tyre offset, new tyres for Hadjar and Albon, and they're able to pick their way through the old mediums of Lawson and Sainz. That's a pretty bleak outlook, isn't it, for those two, Lawson and Sainz?
Yes, so we're going to swap places with Jack into turn 1 this time, please. So we'll swap places with Jack into turn 1.
Y'all watching F1?
I've been infuriated Pierre Gasly with that in the past.
Yeah, the one I'm sitting in is just off Amazon. This one is an actual chair from like a car. But the one I'm sitting in, I think I got off Amazon. The gaming chair, super comfortable.
The driver behind that he needs to keep his foot in. But Gasly saying thank you very much. I think just warned that you don't need to hustle up to the back of your teammate. He's going to jump out of the way rather than please pass him.
The one that came with my thing was a crap gaming chair, and then it broke. And I bought a real car chair to replace it.
This is the battle for the win in Japan. The top 2 drivers in the world from last year running in the same order. Kimi Antonelli has the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. His teammate George Russell with a lock up and skipping over the chicane.
My favourite replay so far, isn't it?
Right on, right on, right on.
Same front right
No, I'm just watching the live Japanese Grand Prix going on. For my time, it is 12:56 a.m. Central Time in the U.S.
That's the thing. And the big jeopardy for Red Bull in this Grand Prix was the strategy. All the chatter Red Bull.
If I had money to bet on things, that's cool, but I don't.
Outside of the top 10 still. McLaren having 2 race-winning charges, second and third. They've had 2 bullets in the chamber. They both come out at the same time with a whimper.
Yeah. I don't normally do this. I just was watching the race and sitting here by myself, so I figured might as well stream myself watching the race. I don't know. If y'all are already subscribers to the channel, you'll know I do GT7, slot cars, guitar stuff. But if you're just stumbling along, maybe this is something I can do going forward and just live stream while I watch the race. Usually I'm just texting with my brother Augustella while I watch the race, but thought this would be fun as well. Feeling cute? Maybe. I don't know. I love that. I love that. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. Right on, right on.
But Ben is still in the he's just been released into the top 10 again now, having a decent day.
I mean, I'm not feeling cute. I just ate some spicy as fuck Thai food and am now patting my belly here in my tank top. I was feeling cute earlier. At this point, nah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I ain't cute no more. Yeah, Penang curry. There's one really good Thai restaurant where I live, and their Penang is off the charts. Zach Galifianakis? I take that as a compliment. I like Zach. I like that. I take that as a compliment.
We are happy for you to push from here.
Hope it was meant as one.
So Red Bull not worried about the deck. The hard tyre looks pretty durable. There's not a massive
Yeah. So when it comes to Formula One, Jeff, I do not like watch Formula One. I do not like watching Formula One on replay. Like, I need to watch it live. So I'm either going to stay up late or wake up super fucking early so I can watch F1. So, only reason.
On board Carlos Sainz, he's got some soft tyres, he's got a position gained, and he is up to 16th place. He goes past Liam Lawson.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of your Walmart curry. No offense. No offense. Yeah, when it comes to F1, like, I wasn't able to watch qualifying live, right? So I waited and watched it on replay, but when it comes to the race, like, I want to watch that live, like right now. And I'm really mad that Yuki is still where he's at. Like, come on, bro. Max is winning this race. Great overtake by Sainz. So we have Max in P1. Norris 1.2 seconds behind. Then 1.1 behind is Piastri. Then 7.3 is Leclerc. And Tsunoda's in 12th. Like, F&A, bro.
Okay, but how much?
Get 1, 8 and 9.
So that is still, talking of drivers joining new teams, that is Lewis Hamilton working on the communication and exactly what
That sounds good.
Exactly the right way.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
good.
Pretty good communication. It sounds a bit offensive there to Hamilton when he starts.
Okay, Cupcake.
That is basically the
Am I
difference.
Cupcake?
And it's spoon
I don't mind that nickname. That sounds cool.
8 and 9, the two
I can dig it.
right-handers before the hairpin. 13 and 14, the two left-handers after it. So it's
But I might have to go get my Max Verstappen hat on.
getting that communication channel a bit
Because it's looking like he's going to win this race, bruh.
Last time around, 1:31.739 for Max Verstappen. Lando Norris, 0.003 of a second faster. This is a fantastic venue to dare yourself to the edge. Lando Norris says his tyres are fine. It is flat out to the
I wish there was more strategy in this race.
Exactly what we want to see. Two-horse race? Nope.
Kinda
Two McLarens trying to take the win away.
Gran Turismo 7
circuit to be able to just go and attack
Race C.
to the end of the Grand Prix. Norris just
I would prefer
put some pressure on Verstappen. There's only one
something else, but it is what it is. Hamilton on the mediums.
This is a more complicated circuit to go racing because the braking zones are not so big. Spoon curve as they came in. That's the 13 and 14 that Hamilton was told he needs to find a bit of time. It's really the chicane at the end of the lap, and then possibly.
So I like I like all the drivers, if I'm honest. Like, I like them all. Max is my favorite. I think he's the best driver. But shoot, I like them all. And then as far as the rookies go, Behrman and Hadjar have been really impressive. But I like Lando. I like Russell, Hamilton, all those guys. They're great. But my favorite is Max. I think he is something special, much like you would put the Sennas, the Schumachers, the Hamiltons. You got to put Max Verstappen.
Classic moments that we've seen here over the years.
We suggest engine braking.
Sorry, Melissa, that was my vague response to that.
I promise you, those two actually do get on really well.
What up, Leo?
Podcast, isn't it, that we hear from Charles Leclerc rebutting a suggestion from his engineer, Brian Bosney.
My favorite math equation? I don't know. Like, what is the, you know, the quadriatic. No, a squared plus b squared. No. What's the one? No, I couldn't tell you what my favorite math equation is. Sorry. I tried, term.
Piastri's inside DRS range. Fernando Norris, middle section of the racetrack.
It's definitely cool, Leo.
We're in at the moment on board. Looking at the rookies and how they are placing. Got Kimi Antonelli in sixth position.
Jeff, you're awesome, dude.
And Oliver Behrman, full six
Yeah,
position.
Cadillac is joining F1 next year.
Potentially incorrect adjust at the stop. Well, not incorrect adjust, but an issue with the flow.
Okay, so that's a front wing adjustment.
Sorry, guys, I wasn't paying. I was watching the race and not watching chat.
Right, but somehow the flap has maybe lost a bit of front wing angle. So
Oh, nice.
into a hard tie, which is what everyone did. You trim out and probably one turn of front wing. So
this is the elements on the front wing.
yeah,
They're
half
adjusting.
a degree to try and take out a bit of front downforce. Otherwise, you'll end up with quite a.
So okay, all right, guys, bear with me. I had a really excellent math teacher in high school, and they made a song. All right, I'm remembering it just now. Negative b plus or minus square root plus or minus square root b6 minus 4 b6 minus 4 something over 2a over 2a plus or minus square root b6 minus 4. What is it? You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? What do you guys know what I'm talking about?
They could always swap back again at the end, but they don't have time to relax now. They have to. This has to be full blown to the end of the race, and Piastri is certainly able to run closer to Norris than Norris is to Verstappen just right at the moment.
Oscar Piastri took his first ever Formula One podium around this circuit. His first ever Formula One front row as well back in 2023. Since then, he's been back to the podium on 10 more occasions, 11 for his Formula One career. Will we hear the
b6 minus 4.
Give me a go. Let's just find out.
Oh, what is it? Somebody.
Out of contention.
Over 2a. It ends over 2a.
Championship finisher from last year.
Anyways, Max Verstappen is in first place.
They have to reverse the pace.
Lando Norris is in second. Oscar Piastri is in third.
Between the two McLarens. I say that because that seems ridiculous when you've got Max Verstappen in the championship.
Oh, this is fun. I need to do this more often. Usually I stream Gran Turismo, and then I do guitar and slot car videos. But it's been a fun day. And now we're watching the F1 race. So thanks for joining in. The quadratic equation.
Last time around, a
Thank you.
lap for the man in P2. The problem for him is only 600ths of a second faster than
I don't know.
in first position.
Maths.
Max Verstappen,
Believe it or not,
who has been the
I graduated summa cum laude with my BBA in accounting from Texas A&M San Antonio. Summa, baby, in accounting. It doesn't. There you go. That's it, Jeff. Negative b plus or minus square root. What is that? B squared minus 4ac over 2a. Negative b plus or minus square root b6 minus 4 or b squared minus 4ac over 2a over 2a. Holy shit, that's some good stuff right there. Negative b plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC over 2A. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cheers, mate. I needed it too. No. That was my math teacher. That was my math teacher in high school. I went to a really good high school that cared. And that was the song. I knew it. I just needed help.
This is Lando's pace.
Okay, like I said, let's go for basic facts.
Yeah, fuck Trump. Get out of here. Trumpers, no thank you. Feel free, Jeff, to get them out of here.
Comps between McLaren drivers trying to urge each other along. That's keeping it down. Pace is good. You'll find times at the end now.
McLaren have to swap them around here. If Norris
Thank you.
Find some more pace. Piastri's saying that he thinks he can.
Yeah.
At least got to see if he can.
That was a teacher.
Because I don't think Norris is winning this
It
race.
stuck in my head long enough.
Lando's 1.5 seconds away. You can see how close that Oscar's able to close in. They're line astern. I think that there's only one McLaren that seems to be able to have the pace to it's not the one ahead.
Love it.
He's going to be in the wheel tracks to try and make a move anyway. At this point, McLaren running 2 and 3 at a circuit where they have been impressive in the past. You're looking at 2 McLarens together. We've seen that before around here.
And they can't afford to
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Jeff. Whoops. Had a slight technical difficulty, but we're back. What did I miss? So we got Max in the lead, 23 laps on the hards. Norris, 23 laps on the hards. Piastri, 24 laps on the hards.
Top 2 drivers from last year's World Championship go wheel to wheel for the win. Lando Norris is under huge pressure from his teammate. That's the luxury and the problem of having 2 race-winning drivers. Lando Norris earlier in the Grand Prix weekend talking up the fact
My phone freaked out for a second, but we're back. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate you. Have a beautiful night. We're back. Yes, it is lap 45 of 53. Yuki still cannot get past Fernando, and it's driving me crazy. But we have Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, then Russell, Antonelli, Hamilton, Hadjar, and Albon, and Bierman. So 2 of my favorite rookies, Bierman and Hadjar, in the top 10. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that.
Make a pass for the win. Well, any mistake, and Norris is in range to punish it now. So that's the thing. It's just finding those 4 tenths and getting to the cusp of 1 second means that Verstappen has to be pushing every corner because he doesn't want to get Norris within the DRS range out of the final chicane or even a long slipstream chance into the final chicane.
Come on, Yuki.
Ease up now. He
It has to be so frustrating for Yuki.
Fuel coming down, the grip level coming up. They're still putting in personal bests on lap 46. So the decoration's really not there on these hard tyres. It's just about trying to force a 4-time world champion into a mistake now for Lando. And I don't think McLaren will swap the positions. I think probably that chance is gone. It's now whether Norris can find something to give the fight to Verstappen.
See, I thought Chuck would get past Piastri.
Great pace, but the timing of the safety car played a part in it. In the Netherlands, he was dominant. He converted it from pole position, overtaking Max Verstappen.
Yeah, I've done that before. I think we've all done that before, Jay. We've all done that before. Jeff. I mean, I've definitely ate and drank on the toilet. So, fair enough, fair enough.
0.8 of a second. Lando Norris is looking.
Definitely when these races are on early in the morning for me, I watch 10% of the race on my phone while sitting on the toilet. That is definitely for sure. But since it's a late night race, I'm not needing to do that.
In the late stages of a Grand Prix for the first time in his career.
And it's another Grand Prix that has got 2 or 3 drivers at the front.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem there, Jay. Don't know if you have insurance, but dentists can help you with that one.
You have to work even harder, as Piastri is finding out right now, to then punch towards half a second to try and tee up a move.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot.
Shower, bath. You can have that's good stuff. The steam can help you out.
In the wet, ailing tires. These tires are fine, and Verstappen's found a beautiful rhythm. He's just done his best lap of the race again that time around.
Max Verstappen is undefeated around this racetrack in the 2020s. No Grand Prix here in 2020 or 2021. The 3 poles in a row became 4 poles in a row yesterday. He's trying to make it 4 wins in a row around this racetrack. And the crucial question becomes, as it gets darker overhead, can Norris break to that 1 second window, get the 0.3 of a second advantage that it can bring, and then take shape for the move to win the Grand Prix with his teammate in a position to be highly vocal if he can't get the move done.
Ooh, it's getting spicy between the McLarens. Oh, Antonelli, come on, bud. He's young. But Piastri's putting the pressure. Piastri putting the pressure on Lando. Half a second behind Lando, just pushing on him.
Wonderful. He'll be the youngest ever driver to score a fastest lap in Formula One.
So I think this is why McLaren should have swapped positions. Because the pressure that Piastri is putting on Norris is far greater than anything Norris has put on Verstappen. But they've waited and waited, and now actually Piastri's got a chance here.
Well, he's going to try and take second place.
Woo!
Lando recharging.
Woo!
Oscar Piastri.
Papaya rules, baby. Let's go.
This is the best part of the racetrack. But it's the final part of the racetrack to try and set up that.
And it's all better for Max Verstappen. Ooh, got excited and made my phone fall. There we go. Oh, damn! With the charger. Oh, it's bad. Sorry, guys. Oh, again, over and over and over, because I have a cable plugged in. There we go. Boom. There we go. Don't move. Hopefully the phone won't fall. I won't bang on the table anymore. Boom, 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 boom. Max Verstappen.
Given them a headache, and then they've not given themselves chances. I think the strategy is a question mark. Personally, I don't understand the logic of what they did there, pitting the same lap as Max. You've got to try and create an offset somewhere. I remember the 2013 Grand Prix around here. I don't know if you remember it too well.
I'm about to remember it.
Romain Grosjean led for a long time in a Lotus.
Yeah,
He made the podium. He had a lovely podium. But for a long time, he led the race, 2/3 of it. He had 2 Red Bulls behind, and he was 1 Lotus in front. Vettel and Webber were in the Red Bulls, and they were the fastest car on the weekend. And what they did is they pincered Grosjean and Lotus. I think Webber pitted early, Vettel went long, and you're stuck in the middle as the lead driver on your own. Which way do you cover? You have to put your line in the sand on one
lap 50 of 53.
it was
Lap
overwhelming.
50
And
of
Grosjean was done by both
53.
vehicles in the end. But McLaren haven't done that. They've not
I mean,
any level of strategic jeopardy when they have the fastest car. I think that's proven
Max.
the two of them are driving so close.
Max for the driving championship of 2025. Please and thank you.
I think
Solely
no
because
mistake about it. Verstappen has driven superbly.
McLaren can't pick a number one, so Norris are gonna hurt each other. Norris, Piastri will alternate P1s, and Verstappen's just gonna say, "Thank you very much. Thank you." Bup. Max Verstappen. You know what I mean? Sonoda finally catching on Alonso. But no. Signs on Dolan. Poor Carlos. Carlos is one of my favorite drivers.
Wafting on the straight for a Formula 1 car. This time it's Doohan looking in his mirrors and a little jeep left and right, but nothing doing there as science past.
Exactly.
The question people might think is, what could McLaren have done differently? And what I mean with the pincer is, once they had Piastri in third, it was exactly like this.
Yeah, I'll do some maple brown sugar for sure.
Then the thing to do with Norris is to not pit on the same lap as Verstappen.
Or apple cinnamon. Hard to say.
Then if Norris can go another 5 or 10 laps longer,
It's all the same, really. It's all the same, Jeff.
Create the tyre offset. Yeah, it would mean Piastri jumps Norris, but then Norris in the final half of the race would be quicker. And Antonelli has done the fastest lap of the race. We just heard Bono on the radio saying he's the fastest man because he's got that tyre advantage by pitting later. So you give up a bit of track position, you maybe become even vulnerable to Leclerc, potentially. But in reality, the Ferrari's not got the pace of the top three. And if you can't fight for the win, you're not going to pass the. If you can't pass the Ferrari, you're not going to fight for the win either. So they just had to split the cars onto different strategies to make the Red Bull cover each way. And by pitting on subsequent laps, Red Bull one pit stop covers off both.
Well, Max Verstappen has a 1.1 second lead. Looking on, Lando Norris's friends and family can stare at a gap that is so close, but has never dipped inside that 1 second window. What a stint from the reigning world champion.
And they're still hammering this out. They're still going. Piastri just behind Norris that we're on board with. Verstappen's just done the fastest first sector of the Grand Prix this time around. All pumping in their personal
Max Verstappen.
They're absolutely hammering tongs at the moment. No one's blinking. No one's
Max Verstappen. You already know what it is.
Norris was off into the gravel that time around. They are giving it everything. But this is 3 drivers driving at such a high level as well that they're able to reel it off fast lap after fast lap without
Come on, Yuki.
silly, unforced errors.
Come on,
Or
Yuki.
even really forced errors at the chicane.
I mean, he's well ahead of Lawson, which is great.
Not missed a beat so far. They're all driving at such a
Because
high level.
Lawson is unfortunately not doing well.
Max
But
Verstappen in Honda's original racing colours is taking the acclaim of the crowd. He is roaring through the first sector and he has left the McLarens behind, made to sweat all the way through from the close pit stop where Norris got so close on exit but not close enough.
not close enough.
Never allowed his title rival to get within the DRS window, and he is heading home after one of his most satisfying pole positions yesterday. This is surely going to rate right up there with one of the best Max Verstappen wins.
Yep, very, very strong. And the pressure that he's had to absorb as well. The pit stop moment was something in there as well for the team and for the driver who just about covered it off. But this has been a really great drive. And Verstappen's just keeping himself in the frame, isn't he? In the early championship as well. Red Bull quicker here. Max loves this circuit and he's about to execute a really, really big win.
It was an ugly absolutely sensational pole position to deny the McLarens yesterday. He'll be checking the left mirror and the right mirror. They're still there. He's still P1 after 53 laps. The first man to win 4 in a row around Suzuka circuit. Max Verstappen.
Oh man, look how close that is. Holy cow. I mean, they were all three right there. Woo! Woo! Wow. Wow. Let's go. And it's still going. It's still going.
We're racing further back as well. It's Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, then Leclerc, Russell and Antonelli. Hamilton has come home in 7th. And then it is Isaac Hadjar to score position. And he finds himself across the line for his first points in Formula 1. 9th place for Alex Albon and Oliver Behrman after scoring 8th place last time out.
Let's go Hadjar. Let's go Behrman.
To the tally. It's Alonso.
Woo!
First Red Bull start,
that was great. That was great.
And they're racing further back in the pack, close together. But the top 6 finished where they started.
Damn, Yuki, I'm sorry, bud. I mean, you improved. But fuck. That was tough. That was tough, Yuki. Whoa! Love it, love it, love it.
They barely shuffled the positions at all from the start in the end. The top 3 separated by 2.1 seconds, kept us on the edge of our seats to the end.
That's perfection. Just perfection, Max. Fantastic.
Perfection. That's the reason he's got the number 1. That's Max Verstappen right there, baby.
After the difficult start, you see, we never gave up. We keep pushing together. All that ever.
Max, that was one of your finest weekends. That was a truly inspirational.
Get out of here, just a guy.
Never ever give up.
Get out of here.
Exactly that. We keep pushing. Unbelievable.
If you want if you want just horribleness, then yeah, you're that guy. You're that guy. Thanks, Jeff.
And here is Kimi Antonelli, able to push all the way through.
You know what I hate is that
once again
attracts that. You know what I mean?
He's learning with every lap that he turns behind the wheel.
It's assumed that that's my jam, and that bothers me a lot.
The best we've seen from him, other than the chaos of Melbourne, but in terms of dry, sheer pace, that's certainly more promising for Antonelli. And good points once again for Mercedes, 5th and 6th.
What a great race! What a great race!
But this was the magnificent sight of the top 3 making their way through. Lando Norris with that lock-up at the end.
It does help, Jeff. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, the people that know, but there's also the people that don't. You know? You know. Well done, Max. That was like, he hasn't had to do that in a minute. Look at, he's so pumped. He is so pumped. He was pumped for the pole position.
And he's still in contention. Out of the car as a race winner.
Woo! Let's go, Max. Bup, 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 bup. Max Verstappen. Oh, he's pumped. He's pumped. Woo! Let's go. Let's go.
Max Verstappen undefeated around Suzuka once again. Oscar Piastri says, well done. That contentious moment coming on the pit stop exit. You are looking at the youngest
Jeff.
Gets it on lap 15.
Meanwhile.
He is showing great promise and much better Grand Prix in the dry today than in Shanghai, and a little bit of history as well. Thumbs up for us.
Yeah, Antonelli looks good. Antonelli, Bierman,
A possibility of another last lap
Hajar.
like we had in Melbourne between these two, but Verstappen just kept them all on the end of the jab.
And his race suit isn't even dirty, y'all. His race suit isn't even dirty.
Red Bull as a team, we know there's issues going on. Sonoda, driver of the day, as a technicality, but he finished 12th and a minute behind his teammate out front. I don't think that's a fair representation of Yuki's first weekend in the team, but Verstappen is showing that he will be there for the fight this year. No one should be writing Max off.
You can't write this up.
Showing everyone around Suzuka once again. James Hinchcliffe is speaking to the top three.
And we're going to start with third place finisher Oscar Piastri, 12th.
Third place finisher. That was harsh, Hinchcliffe. That was harsh.
Yes, correct. I think the pace today was really, really good, and was very happy with that. Obviously got close a few times and tried to manage the challenge, but the track position around here is just so important. So, I think yesterday was the day where
I've been called a communist, so communist, loser, whatever. Educated, I think, is the term that they don't like. Informed. There's an individual within the community that is very anti-woke, and while I see the arguments for wokeness, the antithesis of wokeness is willfully ignorant, and I'm woke, and I'm not willfully ignorant. So if you want to be willfully ignorant, by all means, that's your prerogative, but don't get mad at people who actually understand what's going on.
You tried to mount an attack on Lando there. We heard some of the radio communication about trying to swap you guys. You thought you had the pace to catch Max. We heard your side of that conversation. What was the retort from the team, and how much debate?
Yo, what up, United?
There wasn't much, to be honest. I think, for me, I felt like I had really strong pace, and felt like if I had
Green bean, I'll take green bean. We're just finished watching the F1 race in Japan. So it is 1:35 a.m. my time. So I'm about to call it a night, but this race was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed watching it and hanging out with everyone.
Lando Norris, front row star, you gave it everything you had. It looked like a tough battle out there, but just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, I guess just lost out yesterday. Max drove a good race today, no mistakes, and the pace was too similar to today to do anything more. So long race, a lot of pushing.
That's tough, Cam.
It's a flat-out race from start to finish.
That's tough.
But, just not enough today.
Don't know what to say about that.
They were quick and no mistakes, like I said, so he deserved it.
You guys got very close in the pit stop, though, with the McLaren team giving you a great stop.
Right on.
Side by side, two wheels in the grass. How did you see that incident?
Yeah, great race, Cam.
He was still ahead.
It was really good.
Into one, and Max is the last guy I expect to give me any space, so in a good way and in a racing way, so nothing more than that.
Lost a little bit of ground in the Drivers' Championship, but a nice...
Yeah, well said, Jeff.
Overall positive weekend.
Well said, Jeff.
I think it's still been a very good weekend. Obviously didn't get the positions that we wanted, and we're fighting for a win every weekend, but they deserved it. Both Red Bull and Max deserved it this weekend, and they're quick. They've been catching up. They've obviously made some improvements, and as a team, we didn't have enough this weekend, so we have to work harder for the next one.
Right, first and second, every Grand Prix so far, not a bad start. Congratulations.
I can't wait. Here we go. Max Verstappen. Woo, he's looking fresh. He's looking like he didn't even race, bro. He looking like he just showed up.
It was tough, you know, just pushing very hard, especially on the last set. You know, the two McLarens were pushing me very hard, and it was a lot of fun out there. Not easy, of course, to manage the tires, but yeah, I'm incredibly happy. You know, it started off quite tough this weekend, but we didn't give up. We kept improving the car, and today, yeah, it was in its best form. And of course, you know, starting on pole, that really made it possible, you know, to win this race.
And given that it seems like McLaren has a bit of a car advantage over Red Bull right now, how important is it to execute on these opportunities when you start in front and keep that championship battle nice and tight?
Yeah, it's very important to always try to maximize your performance, and I think we did that very well this weekend.
All right, Max, just finally, here in Japan, like you say, 4th win in a row. You obviously love this place. This place loves you. Honda's home track, your last race in Japan with Honda. Just talk about what this place means to you.
Means a lot to me. It was in the back of my mind as well. You know, those last few laps, I was like, well, I need to try and stay ahead. That would be a great story. You know, our final kind of farewell race together with Honda here in Japan, and I'm incredibly proud of what we have achieved, of course, over all those years together. And I think this is like a perfect send-off.
Dream result. Congratulations on a great win.
James Hinchcliffe.
Well done, Max. Well done.
Winning the Grand Prix. This is the moment that he withstood the pressure from the papaya pair and took the checkered flag on those original Honda racing cars. Calling all the way back to their first win with Rishi Ginther in the 1960s in 2025. It's Max Verstappen's day. Built on an unbelievable send into the final chicane on his qualifying lap. He withstood a send from the McLarens, either one of them. And a Grand Prix.
I want to hear this cool down room.
Brilliant that they were pushing all the way through. Seen some mesmerising stints through this race's long and illustrious history, where the drivers have been absolutely on the edge, but crucially Verstappen just able to keep that buffer. Cool down room.
8 and 9 was like, yeah. So used to just turning like there.
Here's the cool down room. Max dominates.
I had a good seat to watch the P8.
My
start was alright.
Weird chairs they have for these guys.
The last of the grid with those little wet patches.
The first lap through.
It's so much prettier. Yeah. Oh.
Night Cam, thanks for joining, man. Hope you do well, man. Yeah, Rob. Bub. Max Verstappen. Woo! I love that the cool down room is so good. Oh. Max just puts his hat on, and Lando can't do anything. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're right.
For a race that felt like it was pretty flat out. Nothing.
That's too good. That's too good.
Review, but it promised much for a long time, didn't it?
They're kind of right as well. It was not the liveliest. The three of them pushing on meant it was a bit of jeopardy all the way through. Tough one for the highlight reel.
They were spoiled in Melbourne. The highlights team was spoiled in Melbourne.
When you're so busy doing your own race and you come in, you've got no idea what's happening in the whole rest of the Grand Prix. And they sit back in the cool down room, wait to get the popcorn out. Not much to say.
Well, McLaren will view this one as the race win that got away.
I can believe. because I believe in Max. But damn.
It's time
Damn.
from the cool-down room to
For real? Max got both of them?
starting with
Both
our
of them?
team, 24 years of age,
Mm-mm.
and third place for Oscar Piastri's 12th career podium.
Unbelievable.
Lando Norris finished 1.4 seconds behind, and he has to settle for second. But Max Verstappen does it again in Japan.
Ba.
4 wins in a row for the Dutch
Max
master in his national
Verstappen.
anthem.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, on this Dutch national anthem, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Cam. United. I know we had some new people. Melissa, Jay. Thank you. Might start making this a regular thing. This was fun. Let me know. Have a great night. I'll catch y'all later. On the flippity flop, as they say.